This is a reminder to check your sources. That means if you're using ChatGPT, if it pulls up sources and statistics, you need to go back to the source that it says it's quoting and double check that before you go and spread information about that. ChatGPT can be a very helpful tool for many different things, but it is not accurate a lot of the time. So, also, when you are throwing statistics out there, and we obviously this is coming from Hope for HIE, so lots of the awareness videos and things like that that people generate about HIE, a lot of times they will use statistics that they have heard through a game of social media telephone. So there are a lot of people that just keep regurgitating that like 90% of HIE is preventable, and that is not true. There is no data set, no citations, nothing that confirms that. The published data from multiple sources all around the world, the estimates are between 5 and 20%. You can go fact check me on that one. Go out there, have at it. It is not 90%. It is not 40 to 50%. It is between 5 and 20%. I would not be surprised if the US is more on that 15 to 20%. And that's not small, by the way. So you shouldn't feel, if your case was preventable, you shouldn't feel discredited by the fact that it is between 5 and 20%. Because if you look at the HIE community, 20% would be 1 in 5. That's a lot, right? If it's 5%, that's 1 in 20. Still a lot. So when you talk about, how many people you come into contact with on social media, 1 in 5, preventable, right? So the math, let's check it out. The data and sourcing, really important. Let's not play telephone. We all have a responsibility and accountability as a global part of the HIE community to share accurate information for the next families that will come across this. Misrepresenting it does not do anyone any favors and does nothing but create and perpetuate systemic issues for our families. That is why we work very hard to share evidence-based information, why we work so hard to help our community build health literacy and understand research and be a part of research and drive research and understand what is hype and what is hope in treatments and therapies and things that are going on in the landscape of HIE. That is why we work so hard on the educational piece, why we work with the top researchers and physicians in the world with HIE to make sure that we are consistently sharing evidence-based information that families can make good decisions from for their children and families. So, to summarize, if you're going to use ChatGPT, make sure that you use it strategically and thoroughly. Meaning, if you're going to pull up sources and it's going to say there's statistics, you need to go chase those back and double check that those are correct. Hope this helps.